I want to speak on a topic today. Unauthorized dealer enter my atmosphere. The unauthorized dealer enter my atmosphere, causing havoc. Are you with me? A goat stay in goat atmosphere, a Chinese stay in Chinese atmosphere, a Englishman stay in the English atmosphere. The moment you move from your atmosphere to go to a next atmosphere, you pollute the atmosphere or you decrease the atmosphere. There's a man that placed upon the earth called death. Death were made to die. Are you with me? And death belong in that atmosphere. Are you with me? Death can raise to life by man, and death can stay dead by man. Isn't it? Death have names, many names, multiple names, miscellaneous names that death walk with. The moment you call death, he will appear. The moment you don't call him, he will never appear. For death to come in your atmosphere, you have to call upon him to come. Just like how you call upon Jesus and he appear. Just like how you call upon God and he appear. You call your dog to come and the dog come. You call your daughter, your son, whatever you call to come and they come. For everything upon the earth have names. Yes. Mr. Death were placed in a place called dead. And he were born dead, he remained dead, and he stayed dead until someone erupt him. Yes. Mr. Dead name, not now go on, time tough. Me not have no job. Me can't bother with life. Me blood pressure, me sugar. Mr. Death, all those names belong to Mr. Death. Are you with me? The moment you say, no, now go on, Mr. Death start to arrive and say, you're calling me. Can I come? The moment you speak and the dead side is a sign that you're calling that atmosphere in the life. The moment you speak and the life side is a sign that you're calling Mr. Life in the life. Are you with me? So Mr. Death is a man that walk in dark atmosphere. No one trouble him, no one terrorize him. He will stay by himself if you don't invite him in your atmosphere. Are you with me? Mr. Death don't trouble people. Mr. Death don't war with people. Mr. Death only work by come on. He's like a man in the army. You come on him to come and he will come. Are you with me, somebody? And that's why it's very important in life that you don't speak to negative people. For negative people always accompany death angel around them. Negative don't class people who don't see far but see narrow always entertain Mr. Death around them. Mr. Death only come if you speak the words of his name. He will never trouble you. He will never war you. He will never do nothing to you unless you do something to him. I am blessed and highly favored by God. Mr. Death said, they're not calling me, I won't go. I am great, I am mighty through Christ who strengthened me. Mr. Life said, they're calling me, I'm going. I have a house, I have a car, I'm happily married, I have 2 SUV, I have this. Mr. Life said, oh, they want plenty, I'm going with what I have. Mr. Death have sickness, pain, headache, long suffering, torment, all of these medication in the hospital and all of these medication in the pharmacy belong to Mr. Death. Well, you're not talking to me. The penalty of calling Mr. Death to your life, the reward is sickness. The reward is tablets. The reward is pain. The reward is poverty. The reward is headaches. Are you with me? The reward of calling life in a life is happiness, joy, peace, whatever. More than 100,000 names were given to Mr. Death. You be careful the name you call the next 24 hours. Are you with me? You be careful the next man you speak to the next 24 hours. That man could be the agent that walking from Mr. Death. The agent that walking from Mr. Death, even when the church is on fire and things going good, them say, no, now go on. Because he's the agent that work for death. Mary and Martha called to Jesus and said, Jesus, Lazarus is dead. Jesus said, I work for life. I don't work for death. I cannot speak death. I have to speak life. I'm seeing he's alive. Mary said, he's dead because he's smelling right now. Jesus said, don't talk to me. Separate yourself from me because I cannot talk to a dead. I talk to life to life. Are you with me, somebody? When Jesus appeared, 4 days Jesus separated himself from people who is dead. 4 days Jesus separated himself from people who attract death to their life. And Jesus said, he is still alive. I'm not seeing death. Even when God is speaking life in your life, you're still saying you're seeing death. A bird will go up in the air over your head. Can you see him now? Yes. He's right here. Because he's in your focus. If the bird still up in the air and drift to Spanish Town, would you still see him? But he's still there. But he's out of your focus. Only who can see him is a man of the Spirit, the man of the mystery, the man that can see between the mystery of God. So the prophet walked out and said, I'm seeing a beautiful bird. You said you don't see nothing because it's not in your focus. It's not in your focus, but it's there. Oh, you don't get it. You can't see what Jesus see. You can't see what the prophet see. But what you cannot see, God make the prophet cause it to come to you. I'm seeing it clearly. Now God give you a vision of a bird. The prophet prophesied to you about a bird. You say, yes, you dream about it, but you still don't see it. The dream and vision that you get is the commercials of what is coming. God only speaks to his people by dreams and vision, not prayer. So when you hear a man say, God said, God this, and God just says this, he's lies saying, because God only talks through dreams and vision. He speaks within, not on the outside. The hypocrite pray on the outside, but the man of God go in closet, in secret places, and pray within to God. Are you with me, somebody? I'm just searching for Mr. Death. If you are one of his agents, delete your atmosphere, because Mr. Death not welcome in this atmosphere. The combination to get rid of curse upon your life is to speak too much good. Oh, you don't get it. The curse to get rid of poverty is to do everything rich. Everything plenty. Everything more than enough. Do much, do much, do much more. Do more than enough, and poverty will leave you. Tie up your tongue with goodness and mercy. Tie up your tongue with blessing and honor. Tie up your tongue with deserve the glory. Tie up your tongue with greatness. Tie up your tongue with wonderful. Tie up your tongue with success. And every word you speak the success in you come out so easy, you can't go on the negative side. Why you're poor today? Because they give you the poor mandate to carry. Why you're not ready today is because they give you the words of unready to carry. Why you're a thief today and you do wrong things is because you bring the book that tell you you are a wrongdoer. Why you're not in the image and likeness of God today? Because they give you a book to tell you you're born in sin and shaped in iniquity with the devil. That's why they give it to you, to make sure you welcome Mr. Death before you grow younger and greater. I'm not going to say you grow older. You grow younger and greater. Every page that you turn said something to attract Mr. Death. Most of you was great all along until you start reading the Bible. Soon you start reading the Bible, your eyelash start to go down. Problems start to take you. Then your pastor tell you you're under warfare. Under which warfare? If God's power is in your life, no warfare come near you. Are you with me, somebody? If you find that your atmosphere is too sad, get happy every day. Drink red wine every day, drink champagne every day, get the atmosphere happy. And if you do all of that and the atmosphere don't get happy, start to slam some door, start to mash some beer, start to light some fire, burn out some curse. A gentleman have 2 guns, he said. He want prayer, he want to get rid of them so he can serve God. And he said every time he go towards this thing that is not lawful, he speak to himself. He said, I'm not going to bring you with me. He said, the gun tell him, you not bring me. Do you know that demon will talk to you? He said every time he go to pick it up, he speak to himself, me not pick you, put me in no trouble. Speak to that dumb iron. You not going to put me in no trouble. And every time he go down the road, he could hear the voice of that gun say, come, you know, come bring me. My name touch you, me will defend you. But he said he speak to his mind. He speak to himself. He said, me not make you put me in no trouble. Get rid of them. He said many times police stop him, search his car, search him, and he didn't have it on him because he speak to himself, I'm not going to care. You must speak to yourself, I'm not going to speak nothing negative, you better stay over there. Even when the atmosphere seems dead, you must speak the life. Even when the fridge seems empty, you must speak, it is filled, it is full. It is filled. Are you with me, somebody? Even when you don't see the money in the bank account, you speak to that bank account and lock it down. If you don't appear money, I'm going to lock you down. Are you with me, somebody? Don't entertain Mr. Death, because when he come, he don't leave that easy. Mr. Death loves to park up like old chuck in your heart. Mr. Death loves to show you that you're really dead. He Even when it's the best of time, Mr. Death make it look like it's the worst of time. Are you with me, somebody? Look at this. Once you have the presence of God and you have life within you and you activate that life in you, even when you're going through the worst of time, the greatness of time, delete the worst of time. Don't talk to people who are easy to feel hurt. Can I get water? Don't talk to people who easily give up. Talk to people who are go-getter, who go for it and will never come back without it. Come hell or hot water, I'm coming for it. Remember, I used to run a bailiff company, you know, have an office at the Midway Mall. There's a lady wasn't paying her loan, so we go for the car with the bailiff. The woman come out with a loud voice. He started to shout at us, started to speak, started to say some crazy words. She said, sir, are you bald, sir? She said, come hell or hot water, you're not getting in the car. Right. I said, Mama, I am the hell and hot water. That's why I get it. Sometimes you have to step out there and dig for the greatness of God. God don't fail his people. Is his people fail to attach the presence. There is no failure in God. Look at this. You see the water? Look at the water. God has placed everything in our atmosphere for us to choose things to attract what we want. So if you want fish, all you do is make a big tank of water. In a week or two, bangers start to swim. You don't know where they come from, because water is banga. Come on, somebody, get the mystery. Even if there's no fish in the atmosphere, the water radiates the fish, because nature presents itself in attraction. Look at it. This is a corn grain, but I don't want to give you corn. I want to give you Weber. I don't have to believe that Weber is coming for her. I know Weber have to appear because the corn is Weber. Even if no Weber is not in the atmosphere, all you have to do is let she keep it. The corn become the Weber. Are you with me, somebody? You have some nice, beautiful corn that bloom in your life. They're called man and woman. But you didn't know that some of those man and woman are Weber until the Weber start to show up. Your bank book gone, your house gone, your land gone, your money gone, your life gone. Identify the picture that's around you and identify what attached to the picture and what come out of it. A thief go to rob the Chinaman. Look for the money, get a little money, and run gone. Guess what? That thief should be shot by the police officer. Because if you go to rob the Chinaman that attract money every day, you should find what caused him to attract the money. A little puss that keep coming with this. You should go for the puss that bring the money, not the money. Are you with me, somebody? Don't target things that have to keep you doing. Target things that bring it to you. A lady drive from Portmore and buy a bottle of honey. Because she said it's 4 weeks she locked her bar and she refused to open it back because she buy a liquor, put it on shelf, and she alone drink them. Somebody sent the video to her on the YouTube and she watched it. She said she have to find the church. She come down, buy her bottle of honey. And so she anoint the whole bar, all the counter. The first person come and buy is her brother, come and buy 2 beer. Then her brother come. Then her brother friend come. And she said before the day end, she makes $16,000. And some silver. If you making $16,000 per day, no boy chat to you. She called me, said, Prophet, I count the money, 16,000 and silver. Should I continue and anoint the place? I say, go and buy a church dress out of it. Find a church and worship God. And use what works. Now she's not just selling liquor, she's selling honey in the bar. When I give you honey, I don't have to believe in God. I don't have to hope in God. I don't have to pray or wonder or fast if something coming. I know. I know. It's coming. How it come? How it come? The sensation of smell. Look at it. Let the sensation flow through your atmosphere. You will have one fridge full of fish and one fly never come to you until the sensation of the fridge start to release in the atmosphere. Is the smell, is the sensation that bring it from nature. Attract it. Thank you. We have educated people in a place, although your prophet sometimes is dumb. Life can be easy if you use multiple things to access what you want. You use locks today and you don't see nothing happen to you. Use carbolic tomorrow, nothing happen. Every day you lose a different soap until today you use a different soap and say something happen. Use the one that make things happen. You with me, somebody? Very important that you kill Mr. Death and let Mr. Death stay dead. Clap. Life is magnificent, great, successful. Life is wonderful. Don't take your life and go to Riverton and stand up. Life will still stink. Come on, somebody, talk to me. Don't blame your pastor or blame your deacon or your bishop or your prophet. Don't blame God for your life. It's you bring it to Riverton. That's why it smells like that. It's you bring it in the dead atmosphere. That's why everything about the life is dead. Are you with me, somebody? Bring your life in atmosphere that flourishes. Are you with me? Sometimes you go uptown and you walk in some stores, and when you see the pretty stuff and the pretty clothes, you know what you have on, you look like Cruff. So you have to go into atmosphere that motivates you to be better. Don't go into an atmosphere that motivates you to say, oh, him I go through the same thing too. She I go through the same thing too. She have the same problem too. No! Go to an atmosphere that pull you out of what you're going through. But you have many people in life, because they're going through a bad, terrible time, they find people who have the same complaint and say, hey, all the way I got through a problem. You lie, you're telling, I'm not going through nothing. Miss Pam bar no go on fair. Ma Joe bar no go on fair. No go on the bar no work. Lie, you're telling. Once you have what work in that bar, it's work. I know many pastors will not agree with me with this, because they say you're not supposed to open a bar if you're a Christian. Let me tell you something, woman. Pastor can't put on your pot. Pastor can't send your daughter to school. Pastor now give your wages when we can come. If the bar work for you, you buy more liquor. And may pass through and drink a cold beer. Are you with me, somebody? If open a bar is sin, God will kill you, because the wages of sin is death. Clap. If selling cartel CD and being a man CD is wrong, then it is sin and God will kill you. But if you sell it and God not kill you, that means it's not wrong, for the wages of sin is death. And if you have a pastor and you come to your bar and you go to church. If you have a pastor and him not come to your bar, don't go to church. For him want the bar offering and him no want the bar. Somebody say, you're so nice. I want you to go home. And I want you to start point finger. Fridge is full, the cabinet is full, everything. Speak. Point finger. Point finger. Point finger. Get a bucket of water. Throw some honey in it. Rub it up. Throw water. It don't matter if people talk about you, because if you do good, they're gonna talk. If you do bad, they're gonna talk. If you do nothing, they're gonna talk. So you better do something. If you make money, they're gonna talk. If you not make money, they're gonna talk. So you better make money. For people will find ways and means to talk. People are people, and people do people stuff. God are God, and God do godly stuff. Treat people like people, and treat God like God. Are you with me? It's not late to get rich. It's not late to build your house. It's not late to achieve what you want in life. You can achieve it. You can head towards it, and you can get it. Get it. I sit down and I study the Chinaman. They don't advertise much. You never see them advertising on TV, spending hundreds of thousands advertising them store. All they do is have the black man stories on the TV. The black man have all different type of signs put up, everything around, and nothing selling. Then they turn to God. Then the pastor will tell him, get blue and lime, wash up the place, clean up the place. Every morning they throw lime and blue, and you alone still in that place. Look at this. Is a Chinese man make blue, right? Yes. You think they know blue make money and their country support? If blue did really make you blessed, you wouldn't have it. Only Chinese man would have it. Oh, you don't get it. You ever see a Chinese man wash out in place with blue? Only black people. One big old Bible, 2 lime, and a bucket of water, and him pray whole morning, sell nothing, and spin. Give you something to park you up, and you at the same location, just next door each other, and he sell hundreds of thousands every day, and you sitting down calling upon Jesus. Rock of Ages, glad for me. And here how the cocoa head them full now. They sell $5,000 since morning. They go up on their knee and they give God thanks for the whole day. $5,000. Give God thanks for the little that he released until the better come. And 7 years you have the same business, and I see him 5,000 and better not come. I lock it shop and burn it down with the goods them like. If my God is so small to give me 5,000 and the Chinese man beside me and make 15 million for the day, I'm going to tell God, burn down the shop. You don't get it? Look at the prophet. God don't have no start. If God blessing you, before you open that shop, rum head there bar and wait for you. Look at your prophet. If God is with you, or when night come, midnight, and you want to sleep on a nod, rum head now left a bar. You have to run them out. And that a God. God, when he appear, he's too much. Oh, you not get it. He's too much. They might call you. You're not rich yet. 5, 6, 8 rum heads. Early in the morning. Straight through the day. In the night, you want to sleep and you can't lock. You have to run them out. That a God. You alone open in the morning. 10 o'clock you alone. 8 o'clock you alone. When you look, you see cockroach start crawl. Mosquito start coming. You zing. No one helping you. Then you're thirsty, you're tired, you have to drink. You buy 1 crate of Malta, you drink 10 already. Because you don't have the puss where Chinese man have. You think it is wrong to have the puss? You stay there. You better find it. Every one of you who have a daughter who work with the Chinese man, you friend that Chinese man and find which part in the puss there. And why not puss? Why people not stop run them down? Even location when no sure go on, Chinese man still pack. And them location dead. Then I must know say I must something. Come on, man. Come on, man. You rent the shop, don't go on, you lock it down. And next man come rent it, don't go on and lock it down. Fifth man come rent it and don't go on and lock it down. And no Chinese man rent it and he pack. How that? You better tell me where push there. There's a war. Every man rent it. Nothing go on for them and them in bankruptcy and go home. And one little Chinese man come. And he stop. I need to find the secret that attract wealth. If you take my teaching correctly, none of you go home poor. None of you. None of you go home poor. All of you go home rich. If you take my teaching correctly. Are you with me? There is nothing wrong upon the earth. I repeat. There is nothing wrong upon the earth. Everything is good. Only thing wrong upon the earth is when you can't find it. You must find it. Only thing wrong upon the earth is when you can't make it. You must make it. If cussing bad words was wrong, God would have killed you for the wages of sin. If walking with machete is wrong, God would have killed you for the wages of sin. Then what is wrong? Is man make it. They're wrong, not God. I know you want me to continue to talk. Look at this. Look at me, everyone. If nothing not going on for you right now, all the clothes and shoes that you used to wear from last year, stop wearing them. So to wear some new stuff and find out what shift in your life. If you're with this man last year, and you're hungry, you're thirsty, you're rare, 2021, buy a box of matches. Every time you see him, you strike one. Anytime the last one strike out of the box, don't go back. If you're used to being with a woman last year, and you're hungry, you're thirsty, everything, buy a box of matches. And if you want done it quick, get some wood and light a big fire and throw the whole box there. Done it. Look at me, everyone. If this one don't bring the bees, this one should bring it. Oh, you not talk to me. Oh, you not say it yet, sir. If this one don't bring the fish, this one should bring it. So you bring fish, I bring. Oh, you're talking to me now. But the both of us must bring something to make something. Very important. Love is the last thing that should enter in your relationship. Love is the last thing that should enter in your relationship. The first thing that enter your relationship is wisdom. That's the first thing to enter into a relationship, wisdom. Knowing right from wrong. Wisdom will tell you, ask 300 questions the first day. Investigate before you invest. Check the targets. Wisdom will tell you, okay, after wisdom check it, understanding start to pop up. Knowledge start to pop up. After knowledge pop up, then love at the end will start to show little signs. But you just meet the person 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock, me love you. You want a chop in your head. You so foolish, hear you. Really? Where you come from? The shadow of darkness don't show up yet. She don't wash her face so you know if it's her real face yet. She don't twist her head to see if it's the real hair. And you love. Where is wisdom? Where is knowledge? Where is understanding? They're gone. Is it? They're gone. Look at me. Every tree attached something to it. Every color attached something to it. Anywhere you live, if you have a cedar tree, cut it down. Cedar tree is a contention tree that the whole family will fight over the property. One cedar tree is on the property. I cannot speak too much of certain lumber. You know why? Because I have people who use lumber for a living. So I cannot speak too much. The rainbow, God give you the rainbow as a sign to tell you these are only the perfect color. The rest of color attract things that you don't want. One bad color can stop you from getting the job. You know that? Yes. There's certain color that attract death. They have the language of death. Are you with me? You have two set of generation upon the earth, two set of people. You have the generation of God. You have the generation of man. I go deeper. You have the purpose of God. You have the purpose of man. Because our Father gave you free will, free purpose. You can choose what you want, although he gave you what you should want. God's purpose is for this woman to have 3 children. But after having the 3 children, she wants 2 more because she meet a man that said he wants children. The signs of the time will tell her, and she will have visions and dreams to tell her she should only have 3. Everyone get that vision. But the man is pressuring her that he wants children. Where am I getting? You see? So you give him 2. Those 2 are not God's purpose, are your purpose. So those 2 become the generation of vipers. Those 2 become the wicked men upon the earth. They're the one that activate the devil to come to life. They will look at their father and say, "You are a dirty boy. A dirty boy, I will kill you." They look at their mother, them say, "Mama, you're dirty, mama." They will cut you up. They will take away what you have. They will burn down your house. They are the generation of vipers. They are not God's purpose. Any one of them, no matter how your daughter is good to them, they will kick your daughter, they will beat your daughter, they will thump her, they will throw dirty water on her, they will do all of the things that is bad because they are a generation of vipers. You must identify the generation of vipers before you get married, because the generation of vipers fall in love within the hour. May love you. You're watching. Vipers. They're like the lion. A lion were made to kill. Are you with me? Why the lion is not killing now is because you give him enough food and enough meat, so you turn down his instinct of killing. his belly always full. He have no instinct to kill. But the moment you make him belch and have a little space, he will tell you, I am still a lion. I am ready to kill again. A puss is a puss, although you sleep with some of them and you rap with them, but if you put the butter down and they get hungry, I will tell you, he will tell you, I am still a puss. Are you with me, somebody? The generation of vipers own everything upon the earth. So when you meet them, they will tell you they might buy your car, they might give you a house, they might give you land, they might give you heaven, they might give you hell, they might give you... Somebody said, And 15 years come. She got through it. You got through it. You have been there. You have been there. The generation of vipers put you in the realm of hoping and believing. And so you must believe faith. Have faith in me. Have faith in me. Faith is not of God. May I wait because he promised me. Look what the generation of vipers do. The generation of vipers only keep you on a level that you cannot go further. So they give you the pound of rice, pound of flour, little oil, one crackers, and it keep you on that level. But you don't have no saving figure for her, you don't have no push figure for her, it just keep you in their circle, so you depend on them for tomorrow. The man with the puss is the same thing he do. Employ you, then give you 7,500 or give you 8,000. 4,000 for taxi fare, 3,500 for lunch, and $500. So you stay 5 years in the job and you don't go further. Because the generation of vipers cause you not to leave the circle. Some of our pastors are a generation of vipers. Are you with me, somebody? I see pastor send deacon go buy cash pot undercover. Him now go. If God give me a number, I'm putting on my best jacket suit, I'm going to bite myself. Because I'm not going to share it with my deacon. My money is my money. Father have, mother have. Blessed is the child that have his own. Are you with me, somebody? If cash pot was a sin, God will kill you, for the wages of sin is death. Yeah, learn. Yeah, learn. As I close, if you're sick, you're depressed, you're weary, things are not happening for you, find a laughter atmosphere. Find an excitement, a happy atmosphere, and be happy, be excited for 7 days. Excitement, laughter, bring yourselves together, and all of them join with each other and heal your body. But if you're in a sad atmosphere, a lonely atmosphere, a dead atmosphere, the cells them discooperating. Everyone vexed at each other. What happened on the outside will affect the inside. I ever feeling a pain and somebody make you laugh till you cry, the pain just leave you? If someone leave you and you feel heartburn, go to atmosphere that is exciting. Your heart easy to be mended. Are you with me? Go into an atmosphere that is plenty. You choose whatever you want. But when you go into an atmosphere that is only cornmeal and tin mackerel you have, very sad. Nothing to choose. Find great, successful atmosphere where people are extremely happy. Extremely happy. Anytime someone come to you with their bad news, run off faster than bolt. It will dim your bulb and let it blow. I close in a minute. There is two God working for you. Two God. You have a devil God and you have God. The two of them is at each other. One you left, one you right. That's why every one of you get two eyes, two mouth, two hand, two feet, two ears. All of them is two nose. One belong on one side, one belong on this side. You'll never see two eye in the same line. Because it's two sides of the world. Are you learning something? The devil want you to say nothing now go on. So him pop up. And God want you to say something go on. So him pop up. The more you speak on life side is the closer you draw to victory. The more you speak on the devil side, the closer you draw to darkness. You learn something. And I'm going home now.